Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail the brand new Monster High Buried Secrets or Cozy Creepover Draculaura doll. And the reason I know this is Draculaura is because I got the European release for these dolls, and it's easier to find out, you know, as a blind sort of like release, because in Europe we have different colors for like this little cloud here. So there are 4 ghouls that are part of this release. We have Frankie, Claudine, Cleo and Draculaura. And so for Draculaura is pink, and then for Frankie is gonna be blue, for Claudine is gonna be purple, and then for Cleo is like a golden yellow. Now I'm perfectly aware that in America it's different, and so the cloud is just like a bluish color for all of them, and on top of that they're actually sealed with a plastic all over, so it's gonna prove a little bit more difficult, but there are ways to figure it out. For instance, I've already taken the plastic off, but if you were to like press here enough and just trying to look at the, let's see, at the little icon that's underneath, and you study the icons from the pictures that you can see online, here we can sort of think, we can sort of like see Draculaura's hand. That is one way. The other way would be actually weighting the boxes, because they all differ in weight, and so those few milligrams between all of them actually tell you which one is which. That is for the people who's in America. But anyhow, today we have Draculaura, and this is the way they can present it. This is supposed to be a budget line, although in Europe I think it's a little bit extra expensive, so that is like the downside of it, because the prices are around 18.99 euros or 19.99, which in conversion go up to around 22 US dollars, but in the US these retail for 15. So yeah, that is the difference basically. Anyway, as I said, I already took the plastic wrap, and this is what we find right after. So there's this little piece of cardboard with the artwork on the front of the 4 ghouls produced by Darko, which I love, and I was very excited about this release because I love sleepover theme, and so this is the second one that we're getting after the Creepover series, and then we also got the Claudine special release with Draculaura as well, as you know, a one-time off sort of like re-release with different outfits and all. And this is the third one, and it comes in the mystery bags kind of style. Anyway, as we take this off, we find a coffin that is all wrapped with like mummy wraps, and then yeah, this is how it looks from the sides. And on the back we have the full artwork of the 4 ghouls, and I will be reviewing each one individually. So eventually I will review them all, and I might even make a ranking video. So anyway, basically the thing, and I find this as a very fun release, like I actually prefer this to this Ultimate Secrets in a way. I don't know, it's just like more fun to me. So we take one by one the little mummy wraps. So for the first one, as we take it or lift it, we find the lips and Draculaura's hand making magic, and then we find her eye coffin, a potion and a butt. Right over here we have winged heart, and over here we have her backpack, and if we just take all the money, if we lift all the money wraps, then we can access to the plastics part of the coffin, which is okay, are you ready for the release? Because this is it's a soft kind of plastic. Okay, so let me show you just in a second. This is how it looks, what it looks like. And it's like slightly bendy, so it's not hard plastic like the Ultimate Secrets playsets. And here it's our Draculaura, and then it comes with a couple of blind bags, and I'm going to take the full coffin out, which I love, by the way, so much. And the bags, so first of all, okay, I want to show you the coffin itself, because even though this is like very budget and it's just a piece of cardboard folded over, it has so many details and Easter eggs. This is just like even better than the Ultimate Secrets locker, in my opinion, in terms of how really nicely crafted it is, and I love it. So basically we have the 4 different coffins with all these references to things that we can find in all series of G3. Right over here we find a collection of bags from all different series, and wow, you tell me the references in the comment section, but I am seriously loving so much the design of it. We have references to Dracula and her mom, to the magic beads, the play sets. Amazing. There is a little bit of a, yeah, there's a pin board here with a reference to the 1600 2025 release that we're going to be having for her. We have the Squishmallow Count Fabulous there, her cushion, her beauty products, magazines. We have Count Fabulous sleeping right there. Basically everything is just like so cool all around. And then on both sides we can find these sentences which are written in English and French. I'm going to be reading it out loud for you. So it says, even though vampires are ageless, they still like to use face rollers to keep their centuries-old skin glowing. And then on the other side we can read, let me see, when you are 1600 years old, following a 13-step bedtime routine is easy peasy coffin squeezy. That is so cute. And now that we've explored the coffin itself, let's have a look at our Draculaura doll. Wow, she's just so amazing. And again, I am very excited about this series because they come with this makeup that is actually quite, you know, deep and accentuated, even though it's like a bedtime kind of thing, but they all come with so much more makeup than they came for the Creepover series, and they also come with pierced ears and earrings, so that is something that changes completely from the previous Creepover release. And so yeah, I actually have to say that I love her makeup so much. She's got these little freckles that are little hearts, and then the under eye has like a purple, like a deep purple eggplant kind of color that connects with like the shimmery eyeshadow into shades of pink, so dark and light pink. Then we have her little signature bot there, and then the color of her lips is a deep I would say, yeah, eggplant aubergine, deep purple color. And then the only thing is that these dolls come with polypropylene hair, which I don't like as much, But I have to say that now that I am handling, holding Draculaura on my hands, it kind of feels softer than I was expecting, even though it's polypropylene. So basically, what I like about it is the hair color. So we have this icy pink, but it's not as light as the one that came with the second Ultimate Secrets, which was more icy. This is more of a bubble gum with like a sheer to it, and then it has these streaks of black hair all throughout, and then it goes all the way down her butt. And it's pretty soft. Like, I mean, it's stiff and it's, it's quite thick, but it isn't like the worst of everything compared with when it comes to polypropylene. And I love that her forehead is clear and we can actually see her eyebrows, because with this makeup she does look so amazing. Now, as I was saying, this doll comes with these earrings, which are a very dark shade of like pink, like red pinkish color, and these are like draping hearts, like a cluster of hearts. And then moving down, this is the first time that Mattel has introduced a very minimal articulated body, which is similar to that of a model muse, but with extra articulation for like the hands, because the hands are removable for all of them, so we can actually create so many poses just by having the hands available for us there in different positions. But the points of articulation are the head, the shoulder, with a 360 rotation, and then the legs, which are a little bit stiff. If I'm completely honest, it's a little bit hard, but I'm guessing that over time is going to get better. And then they come with this gold with bent arms, that even though it's just like one point of articulation there with the extra hand, we can actually create different things. I don't know, she's like clapping right, because of the hands, I would say, and because of the 360 rotation articulation. And then for the legs, for the case of Draculaura, I feel like the right left is exactly, sorry, the right left, the right leg is exactly the same as we're getting normally, and then we have the left one having a different inclination, so it's giving a bit of movement and a pose sort of thing. And then she's dressed with this grandma style, but I think it works for her so well because she's 1600 years old. So we have this nightgown that is one piece, that has velcro all the way back, all connected, and it has a top portion that's black, and then the ribbon, the satin ribbon with the connecting beads here made out of the same satin. And then the skirt part of it's light pink with spider webs and hearts, and then this lacy moment on the at the bottom. And now we have two blind bags, and in these bags, which are made of sorry, not plastic, paper, we have a cobweb on a pillow. And then on the first one, what we find, I believe that's everything, yeah. So we find a sleeping mask that this differs from other previous sleeping masks because they appear to be like glasses, and so this is the one for Draculaura with all the sculpted details of like bat wings, hearts, cobwebs and everything. And this is how it will look on her. Basically, let me see if I can do it. I think I can do it, right? And then there's these two accessories. So this one, we already got it in one of the Ultimate Secrets releases, and is the face roll. in like a translucent pink. And then we have this, which I believe is like a fragrance of a sort, because I think it's different to like the nail polish bottles, and this is in black, and both things actually have the little hook for her to grab it. And then these comfy shoes, which actually can be used as actual shoes as well, and I love the design on them. I would have appreciated a little bit of like painted on details, but this sculpt is super cool. And we have, you know, the bat right on the front, we have spider webs, we have ribbons, we have stitching details, and there's just the one single bat wing on each side, and this is the other one. And then underneath we find the Z's as, you know, a sleeping sign with a draping sort of thing. So yeah, super cool. And then in the second bag we have this lovely, and we found this as part of like the coffin. We have it right there next to the pillow that came with the Creepover series. We have this squishmallow little Count Fabulous, and I love it to pieces because this actually exists in real life. You can buy it. It's actually very inexpensive, like around in Europe is like around €6 or so. I saw Crescent and I was just about to get it, but anyway, it's really nicely, and it's a big gummy, and it even has the details of like the tag with this collect there, and the little hook for her to grab it. And because they all have like this position for the, you know, the arms, they can actually hold their plushie, and I love it. I love it so much. So basically I'm going to try to put the shoes on her in just a moment. This is everything that's included, so I think it might be a little bit expensive for Europeans in my opinion, although I mean they are so cool that I couldn't resist, and I needed this collection. So here we have our Draculaura doll with her, yeah, not so articulated body. I think I will definitely change it to a more articulated body for sure, because I really love her face, and the hair is pretty cool, I have to say it. I love this icy color, and in a way I don't mind as much that it's polypropylene. I actually love that they came with the plushes, and the fashion pieces are very simple yet quite thrilling, at least for me. And then the shoes. So this is everything that we can find on Draculaura's release. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been helpful to all of you who are deciding to get this doll to your own collection, and if that is the case, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below, because as always I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.